Now, could you please take me from Catford and we'll go to Biggin Hill?
If you've made it this far, you're very nearly there. At this stage, it's all about accuracy and polishing your knowledge. It's during this stage you'll also need to take a taxi driving test. As well as a general overall level of competency, the examiner will be looking for evidence that you can drive safely in a congested area. You'll also need to know how to use the facilities such as the swivel seat and the wheelchair ramp to assist those with a disability.
Okay, Trevor, the first thing I'm going to do is get you to read a number plate. If you just stop here for a moment. Yeah. Okay, so you see the vehicles there ahead of you there. If you can read the number on the vehicle on the far left for me. Most people, when they arrive at the test centre to take a test, they will feel quite apprehensive. After all, they are coming for a test. However, they probably won't feel the same nerves that they felt when they took their original L test, because these are experienced drivers and usually they've got a fair amount of confidence. But they are quite worried at the fact that they've been driving for several years and then all of a sudden somebody is going to be staring them and watching every move they make whilst they drive and whilst they load the wheelchair onto the vehicle. So yeah, I think a certain amount of nerves would be expected, and quite often people do perform very well even though they are slightly nervous at the time. The reason why it's important to have this test, it's vitally important for road safety that the fare-paying passengers can get from A to B, both in comfort and in safety. Because these are experienced drivers, they may have picked up some habits, so it does no harm for these drivers to have a look at their own driving and sort of do a bit of self-assessment, if you like, and get some driver training behind them, so that when they're taking passengers from A to B, those passengers have confidence in the service that they're providing. The test in its entirety takes about an hour. The first part, or the largest part of that, probably 38 to 40 minutes, would be the driving element of the test. So there's some general driving on a variety of road and traffic conditions. I'll ask them to do two manoeuvres, one of which will be what they call the taxi manoeuvre exercise, which is a manoeuvre where the candidate chooses which way they want to turn the vehicle around, and from that I will then choose the second manoeuvre accordingly. With the general driving, I might ask them to do an emergency stop, and there will be several times during that drive when I'll pull them up at the side of the road, either to see them move off from behind a parked car, or move off on a hill, or just a normal stop as if they were picking up or dropping off a fare-paying passenger. After that element of the test, the next part would naturally be the wheelchair exercise. So during this exercise, the candidate would have to demonstrate how they would load an empty wheelchair in and out of the vehicle using the ramps, using the harnesses and the seat belts that are supplied. The DSA would provide the wheelchair for this exercise, but obviously the main point of this is that they can imagine that there was somebody in this wheelchair, and they can load it safely and with due concern to the passenger that might be in that chair. Following that, there are some questions both on the highway code and matters relating to the safety of the vehicle. I also asked the candidate to identify some traffic signs, and that's it then. After that, then I would give the candidate the result of the test, and that would be over. Okay, that's the end of the test, and I'm very pleased to say you've passed.
Now then, that didn't seem too bad. And now, having passed that test, we're ready for the final appearance, the big day, when everything boils down to one short test. And not surprisingly, people are nervous. Hi guys, I know it's really nervous in here today. What's going through your minds at the moment?
Nothing much. Just leave me mind blank. Never gets any easier. When you come up here, no matter how many appearances you've had, you always feel the same. It's like the first one. It don't change.
So this is just as intense as the very first one, even though it is the final one, yeah? Well guys, good luck.
Thank you.
And I'll see you on the other side, eh?
Thank you. Cheers.
Crossing, comply Lima Circus Round Lower Lee Crossing, comply Silvertown Roundabout, leave by Caxton Street South, forward North Woolwich Road, comply North Woolwich Roundabout, leave by Connaught Bridge, comply Airport Roundabout, leave by Connaught Road, comply Roundabout, leave Connaught Road, left Hartman Road, set down on the left London City Airport.
Thank you. Could you tell me please where the Victoria and Albert Museum is? Okay, congratulations, Mr. Dunn.
Thank you,
Well
Mum.
done.
Brilliant.
You've
Cheers.
passed. So what I need you to do now is...
Hi.
Sorry, buddy.
So-
How did it go today?
Very well.
Yeah?
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah.
I
really
see
good.
you well over the moon.
Yeah, well over the moon. Really, yeah, ecstatic. Really happy. Yeah. Good.
Really?
Yep. Really good.
Is that a big weight off your shoulders now?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. There's a lot of things went into that, you know, and a lot of hard effort and time and money as well. So yeah, it's been brilliant.
So how does it feel passing this stage as opposed to passing the stage before?
Well, I'm out now, so yeah, it's 100 times better. It really is. It's kind of, I can't kind of put it into words. It's I'll probably go in the toilets and scream. So if you hear any screams,
Give us a
in the
scream
toilet.
now.
No, I can't do it now. We still got. I've just been asked to come in and hand this in. Name? Kevin Dunn. I've got my card here if you need that. Yeah.
Thank you. Right, just copy this. I think you just fill in this form.
So here we are then. Finally, we're at the presentation where the many months of hard work all come to a conclusion. And while it's the end of what some would call an arduous journey, it's really just the beginning for some of these fortunate drivers ready to start their own business and join a community of London licensed taxi drivers. The best taxi drivers in the world.
Okay, so I've been through a lot of the examples of how you'll be driving out on the road and the etiquette you use and the regulations that you have to abide by.
Today's the day, you've made it. Professional licensed London taxi drivers. Sounds good? It's good. You should be feeling really good, really proud of yourselves. Well done. Have you enjoyed doing the knowledge? Been good? Come on, come on. Whatever you say, you're still going to get your badge and bill. So you can say what you like. Have you enjoyed doing the knowledge? You ready? Have you learnt a lot? Learnt a lot, made new friends, new experience. Had its good days and bad days though. Right, you're going out into the big wide world. Who's going to be driving today? One? There's always one that's ready to get out there, isn't there? There's always one getting out there. Who's out tomorrow? Not so bad. Who's going to give their first journey free? It's a tradition, you know, it's tradition. Give your first journey free. You will. Great stuff. Some people give their first journey fare to a charity.
Done?
Well done. Great stuff. Brilliant.
Well done, Mr. Dunn. Good luck.
So I congratulate you most sincerely, because hopefully today you've got the same sense and exhilaration that people get when they're on the top of a mountain. So congratulations, well done. I congratulate you all. I congratulate also all those who've helped you get here today, because without their support and encouragement, I'm sure you wouldn't have stuck the course. So well done, good luck, and I hope your futures work out as you'd wish it. Well done to you all. Well done.
Jen, I passed. Yeah, I've got my badge. I've got it. So excited. I know, I can't believe it. And you wouldn't believe what else is going on at the moment either. I've got this film crew filming me at the moment for a documentary about the carriage office. Serious, I've got a camera right in front of me. But anyway, I passed, so it was brilliant.
We hope that these short films have been useful in letting you into the world of the knowledge. A sneaky peek backstage into the processes you must go through to have the freedom to become one of London's licensed taxi drivers. In addition to this, there's always the trusty Blue Book. And if you have access to the internet, you can always go online for more information and support, such as lists of knowledge schools and a bulletin board where you can meet call-over partners in your area and discuss everything to do with the knowledge with the entire online knowledge community. Oh, one sec. Taxi! All that remains for me to say is good luck and drive carefully. How you doing? London Museum, please.